Putin's Su-35 jets into the UAE, unleashing unmatched power in the skies. Join us on an exploration of this airborne marvel where cutting-edge tech meets super maneuverability. We'll unravel the secrets behind Putin's journey and the Su-35's prowess, soaring above the competition with precision and power. Get ready for an adrenaline-fueled journey into the heart of air superiority. Vladimir Putin recently made an uncommon journey to the Middle East, seeking to bolster relations with select Gulf nations. His first stop was Abu Dhabi in the UAE, where Russian Su-35S flankers escorted his Il-96Pu jet throughout the trip. Trips beyond Russia's borders have been infrequent for Putin, especially since the Ukraine conflict erupted almost 2 years ago, coupled with an International Criminal Court arrest warrant against him. Notably, the UAE has signed the Rome Statute, the foundation of the ICC, but has yet to ratify it. Saudi Arabia, another destination on Putin's agenda, hasn't signed or ratified the statute. The armed Su-35 Escort can be seen as a reflection of caution surrounding Putin's foreign travels and a demonstration of power in the region. Additionally, it could be viewed as a strategic move, possibly with commercial motives. The 4 Su-35s were armed with R-77 and R-73 air-to-air missiles for the mission, touching down in Abu Dhabi alongside the presidential Il-96. Russia has a history of providing fighter escorts for high-profile individuals, often deploying fighters as infrared decoys against potential missile threats during VIP movements, especially in sensitive regions. However, the recent deployment of 4 Su-35 fighters accompanying Putin's Il-96 to a foreign country, traversing multiple sovereign airspaces, marks a new development. According to Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov, the Su-35S fighters from the Russian Aerospace Forces escorted the presidential airplane on its flight to Abu Dhabi. These fighters, armed with various standard weaponry, took off from a Russian operational airfield, braving challenging weather conditions with heavy rain and gusty winds. Peskov emphasized that top-tier pilots operated the fighters. The escort mission required obtaining special permission to fly through the airspace of countries along the route, including over the Caspian Sea and Iran, as reported by Russian media. The Su-35 distinguishes itself as Russia's most advanced flanker variant, holding a prominent position in its tactical aircraft lineup and being a leading contender for potential export. The United Arab Emirates, in particular, has long expressed interest in the Su-35, with discussions about a potential deal persisting for years. Despite ongoing talks, a concrete purchase agreement has yet to materialize. The Sukhoi Su-35, known as Flanker E by NATO, is recognized as a highly advanced 4++ generation aircraft system, incorporating several 5th-generation features. As a versatile and super-maneuverable single-seat fighter, the Su-35 is designed to handle air and ground threats and counter enemy naval surface forces. Initially intended for export, this aircraft, a heavily upgraded version of the Su-27, NATO reporting name Flanker, has been in service with the Russian Air Force since 2014. Its combat debut occurred during the Syrian conflict in 2015, where it played a crucial role in providing cover for other Russian aircraft involved in bombing missions. NATO designates it as the Flanker E, underscoring its status as a 4++ generation fighter. Notably, the Su-35 has showcased its prowess by presenting a substantial challenge to contemporary US aircraft, including the F-15 Eagle, F/A-18 Super Hornet, and even the F-35 Lightning II. While the Su-27 was initially developed in response to the US military's F-15 Eagle in the 70s, the Su-35 emerged as a counter to the F-16. This evolution highlights the adaptability and ongoing advancements in Russian fighter jet technology, positioning the Su-35 as a formidable contender in the modern aerial warfare landscape. The development of what we now know as the Su-35 commenced in the early 80s, with its inaugural flight taking place in '88 under the original moniker Su-27M. Initially envisioned as a highly maneuverable Su-27 variant primarily for air superiority missions, it also boasted a significantly enhanced air-to-ground capability. Pitched as a successor to the Soviet Su-27 and MiG-29 fighters, the initial production of the Su-27M began in 1988. However, it underwent a redesignation to become the Su-35. According to militarytoday.com, a modest dozen aircraft, including 9 pre-production units, were completed for the Russian Air Force before production halted in 1995. A resurgence in production occurred, introducing multiple improved versions, with the Su-35S being a notable variant. As of December 2022, reports indicated that the Kremlin had approximately 110 of these aircraft in its inventories. The Su-35S is actively deployed in various fighter aviation regiments within the Russian Air Force, including the 22nd Guards Fighter Aviation Regiment. The current production hub for the Su-35S is the Komsomolsk-on-Amur aircraft plant located in the Russian Far East. This facility operates under the United Aircraft Corporation, a part of the state tech corporation Rostec. Russian state media reported the recent delivery of a batch of Su-35S fighter jets in July, underscoring the continuous production and operational deployment of this advanced aircraft. The Su-27M, Su-35S, building on the blended wing-body design of the Su-27, features distinctive elements that set it apart. Notably, it incorporates canards, small lifting surfaces positioned ahead of the wings, a visible departure from the basic version. One of its standout features is the formidable Saturn AL-41F1S engines, which empower the Su-35 with the capability to supercruise for extended durations. Impressively, it can reach supersonic speeds without the need for an afterburner. These engines are not only large and powerful, but also employ three-dimensional thrust vectoring, a technology enhancing the Su-35's maneuverability. Another noteworthy point is that it stands as the sole production fighter utilizing two-plane thrust vectoring nozzles. With a maximum takeoff weight of 34.5 tons, the Su-35 can accelerate up to 2,500 km an hour. Its operational range spans from 15 to 4,500 kilometers, boasting a surface ceiling of 20,000 meters. The Su-35's super maneuverability capability adds another layer to its impressive performance profile, making it a distinctive and versatile asset in the realm of modern fighter aircraft. Primarily designed for air superiority, the Su-35 boasts a secondary air-to-ground capability and an impressive weapons carrying capacity. Featuring 12 hardpoints on its wings and fuselage, this fighter has the capacity to carry a substantial payload, reaching a maximum weight of up to 8,000 kilograms. Its arsenal includes a diverse array of weaponry spanning air-to-air, air-to-surface, anti-radiation, and anti-ship missiles. Additionally, it can deploy a variety of guided bombs, ranging from TV and laser-guided to satellite-guided munitions. Equipped with a GSH-31 30mm autocannon loaded with 150 rounds for added firepower. Moreover, the Su-35's versatility extends to electronic warfare capabilities. It can be equipped with an electronic warfare pod, providing robust jamming capabilities. Reports suggest that its advanced jammers are effective in degrading enemy radar performance and can even blind onboard radars, including those on missiles such as the AIM-120 AMRAAM. The aircraft is also equipped with an advanced onboard radar control system, optical locating system, and onboard self-defense complex. Beyond its individual capabilities, the Su-35 is capable of coordinating group actions in the air and deploying the latest guided aircraft missiles. This multifaceted approach makes the Su-35 a highly sophisticated and adaptable asset in various combat scenarios. The pilot of the Su-35 is equipped with advanced communication and data link systems, as reported by airforce-technology.com. The aircraft features two VHF-UHF encrypted radio communication systems, ensuring secure and reliable communication for the pilot. Additionally, a jam-resistant military data link system is in place, facilitating communication not only between squadron aircraft, but also between the aircraft and ground control. For navigation, the Su-35 relies on a sophisticated system that includes a digital map display, a strapped-down inertial navigation system, and a global positioning system. This combination of technologies provides the pilot with accurate and up-to-date information for effective navigation and mission execution. Overall, these communication and navigation systems contribute to the Su-35 capabilities as a modern and highly advanced fighter aircraft. The United Arab Emirates has a significantly upgraded air force, starting with the delivery of the F-16EF Desert Falcons in the mid-2000s, followed by acquisitions of the Dassault Rafale. Presently, the country's fighter inventory includes upgraded Mirage 2009s. Against this backdrop, the conspicuous arrival of Su-35s alongside Putin not only carries a security dimension, but also hints at an arms export aspect. However, there's a hitch in the plan. US sanctions targeting buyers of Russian weapons could pose hurdles to a Su-35 sale to the UAE. Moreover, sourcing parts for Russian aircraft globally faces challenges given Russia's involvement in the conflict in Ukraine. The diversion of resources for the war and separate sanctions on Russia's defense and aviation industries have compounded difficulties in producing new parts. A notable development is Iran's imminent acquisition of Su-35s, and it holds particular significance due to Iran's exemption from US sanctions on purchasing Russian military hardware. This move would establish the presence of the Su-35 in the region on a long-term basis, positioning it as the most advanced and capable aircraft in the Iranian military inventory by a substantial margin. This development could potentially reshape the strategic landscape in the region, considering the Su-35's advanced capabilities and Iran's ability to enhance its air power without being encumbered by international sanctions. So what did you think of Putin's trip to the UAE and his Su-35S escorts? Let us know down below in the comment section, and if you found this video intriguing and want to delve deeper into the future of construction, be sure to subscribe to the Uber Build.